Welcome to the channel. Thanks for being here. I'm Nero. OCC Qualifiers this past weekend. We do have a Jaggro list. It's not self-credit denial. Just kind of stock Jaggro, 66Betters Jaggro. Take a quick look at it. Certainly not going to break the entire thing down. Jaggro's Jaggro. We have Out of the Mist, one copy. Cool. Still applicable in this day and age. BLITZ Doctrine, of course. Its meta right now is BLITZ Doctrine. In how many ways can I play BLITZ Doctrine? Whether it be Germany, USA, Germany, Japan, Germany. There's probably a Germany-Japan version. It's just getting BLITZ Doctrine into play. It's just such a good card. 2 copies, Type 94, 33rd Recon for draw, 2 3rd Yokos, only 2 expansions, 3 Type 93s. So we've got a pressure deck. We'll take a look at the curve in just a moment. 1 copy of Blackout. I wonder if this is a meta call, like if you're just expecting to see a lot of Brit Air, which would be a wise decision. You're like teching for that. So pin an air unit, draw a card. 1 copy of Honorable Death. First Signal, 15th Cav. That's the ones. Let's take a look at the curve. 20 1-drops. That's sick. It's fast. It's powerful. 3 copies of 35T. Commit the reserves, so there's a credit slot there that you lose. Second rating, Audacity, on the Ascent, Great Expanse. Naval supply run is gone, so we have the Great Expanse in play. And with the credit denial stuff, you don't have to go all in on it. You can still make use of the Great Expanse, especially if your opponent is ahead on credits. You can still make use of it. Will it be as effective as self-credit denial when it's used there? No, but it's still usable. 1 copy of Winter Regiment, Bombing Raid, 2 Sendais. It's not bad. Used to be 1. Sometimes they run none, but with Brit Air doing its thing, Sendai Regiment's good. 2 copies of 20 Panzer, Dragon Slayer, Shiden. Pretty stock. Lot more singletons, longer list in general, but it's still Jaggro, and it's still good. Let's get into some gameplay. Thanks for being here. Stay safe and be well. Game 1. 66Better's Jaggro. On the draw. It's not really as aggressive as hand as I'd like. I'm thinking that we're probably right. Meta is kind of new, so I'm thinking, all right, it's probably self-credit denial by the opponent. 15th Cav, Audacity will keep. Try to get a little more aggressive. See what we have. All right. We'll just go ahead and take that out now. I thought about going Signal, but we'll have the Signal in the follow-up play. Signal and Yoko. Lead with 15th. Yoko can be a better defensive card than 15th can be. And now we just take some time and set up. I'm not going to jam 3rd Yoko to the front. Just going to play a little bit more defensively because our hand's a little heavy. Sure. Not thrilled about it. BLITZ Doctrine's nice. Would have loved it in the opener. We mulliganed for it, but didn't get it. I think I'll just go for 50-50 here. Yep. We can BLITZ Doctrine on the next turn. He's got the same plan as we do. I think he's playing the same deck, really, to be honest with you. Which is interesting, because most of the stuff I've played online, on ladder, has been self-credit denial. Still just being patient. I like our hand. We'll get there. Or at least the plan is to get there. I really like Blitz on 4, where you can just kind of take the turn off. Some people are like, obviously, if you have it in the opener, you can run with it. But I do like a turn 4 play where you can just go ahead and kind of play control for the first couple of turns. Yeah, we got to get rid of Gebergs. I don't really want that on the board. One copy of Out of the Mist would be awesome, which we have in the deck. We just didn't get it. We'll take it out. Like, that's a strong play on our end. We got rid of his credit acceleration, took care of his pressure. Yeah, so we're going to be a little bit different. And right now we just kind of want to get still playing control. And how do we want to do it? And that's what we're thinking. There's so many options on how to deal with this board. And I'm just going through the lines in my head, which I don't think I hit this optimally. And I think what the play here is, actually, I could be wrong. Let's see. I think it would probably be better to just 15th Cav, take out the 35T with Yoko, and then 15th Cav takes that out. Raiding Brigade takes that out, and then your 35T can attack. So that would have been the better line. And I think I realized that at that moment. Yeah, by far a better line. So that's a misplay on my part, but, you know, they happen. Especially when you're playing at work. Don't tell anybody. It's a little more nerve-wracking here, especially during, like, on the ascent off the top. Like, I'd much prefer to have my own 20 Panzer. We don't have it. I don't know what he's got. But if I'm, like, comparing hands, right now I just want to get ahead on card advantage and draw on some things that have blitz and can apply pressure. I mean, we have a much better board. Yeah. Yep. And I'm feeling pretty comfortable here. I'm just thinking about positioning for a bombing raid that he may have. I don't want Sendai to the right of the headquarter with 22nd, because then he can just hit the Sendai and take out the 22nd and damage the HQ. So I was just taking a moment to think about that. I like where we are, though. Like, board presence is good. Right now I'm just looking at what I'm going to use to take out 35T. Like, I'd like to hit as many units as possible with the removal that does 2 damage to all enemies. But I'm going to go with it. I really don't want to play Type 93s right now. Like, there's no point in me exposing them. I can't attack with them. Now when you draw the Shiden, I'm like, okay, this is probably how I'm going to win the game. So I'm just doing math as far as when I'm attacking and how, and just trying to set up with a Shiden close. Let's deal with Gebergs. Take that. Place a removal on the fighter. You could draw first, I suppose, with Blitz Doctrine. Or develop, how you want to put it. Develop would be better. It's not really drawing. Just taking the time to think it through. I'll take the Blitz option, because I may have to win with that. And I'm just going to get the damage in. Mainly I'm thinking it's probably going to be the Shiden win. So I'm looking at getting him to 8. And him taking the front. Yeah, okay. I still don't think that he can win from here. With the hand that we have. I can double type 93. Don't really need that. It's more just figuring out how we're going to get there. And we're still in that, let's remove the front line and what's the best way to do it. But I only have 2 Blitz units. So we're so far ahead on cards. I know that 22nd is going to be used to attack. Again, I'm just have it in my head that Shiden is gonna be what we do to close this game out. And then 22nd on the Cav, move the tank up. We're good. Again, I don't really need 22nd right now. If we can't win the game with what's in our hand, we're just not going to get there. Yep. Fantastic draw. It just changes the win. So it's not just a Shiden win. There's lots of ways we can get there. And there's really nothing that he can do at this point. So I was pretty happy with it. We did have the one misplay on the assigning, on the attacker turn with the 3 units. But it's Jaggro. Plays like Jaggro, just a little thicker with Blitz Doctrine. So anyway, thanks for being here. Stay safe and be well.